All right. So it looks like I think I'm live everywhere. I'm trying something new. Um, but I really wanted to get on here and share for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving means a lot of things for a lot of different people, controversial or not. The ironic part about Purple Crystal 333, which is the business that I started um, because I enjoy making crystals and creating crystals out of love and just when it feels good to make them and to make custom ones for people. And sometimes redoing the old to new and all that kind of stuff. Anyways, that's not why um, I'm saying it, but purple crystal 333 means several different things. Purple is how my life has raised me. Um, and with that being said, I want to say this first. I know I talk about a lot of things and a lot about my childhood. That is not to ever disrespect or blame or shame my parents. I love them all. And I'm very grateful for all the journey, the good, the bad, the all of it. Hey, Leslie, thanks for jumping on. All of it. I believe, my belief, with the teachings that I've read and done and followed, that we choose our parents. We choose the first 28 years, and then it's up to us the rest um, to work with what we got and to learn to be better or bitter. There was a time in my life that I chose the bitter route. I chose to um, go for the money over heart. I chose to do things the not so graceful way. If you don't understand that, that's awesome. Um, but that's where I'm at, and that's where I came from. I don't say any of that to for pity or any of that. I say that because there's so many of us that may have been extroverts at one point and become introverts kind of out of safety because we're in different ways in different places and because of the shame and blame and judgment on ourselves, we may or may not feel good enough to be in those spaces, thus causing ego and defense. I'm saying this because this is what I'm learning and about me, and how I used to show up and how that was then, that was then, this is now. I choose to show up in the present. I understand and work through everything that was in my past. I know who I am and was. I know what I've done. I'm not proud of it. Yet I had to work through it to get where I am, to know and understand the grace and compassion that I have today for each and every one of us. So back to the purple crystal 333. Sorry. If you know me, this happens especially when I am filled with so much love and thankfulness for today. We all do and say silly things at silly times, whether we've got our own stuff going on, our own shiitake, or we're fearful, we're hurt, we're sad, whatever it is. Sometimes we all go back and revert back to being our toddler self or our hurt child self. And that person shows up in communication. And that's who I was. Am I capable of it today? Yeah, probably. Do I mean it? No. None of us do. When we say those silly things that hurt others, I truly believe in my heart of hearts that we don't mean it. We're clumsy at times. Tim and Jazz, in their own beautiful, unique ways, have taught me to give myself grace, to learn to forgive myself. And that's why I say change begins in me. On our front door, no, it's not pretty right now. Um, Still working on the funds and the right time to get the painters over here because this mama doesn't want to do all that stuff anymore. I don't have to be the jack of all trades. Anyways, um, they taught me that love and grace and be kind and unwind first. Shift my shiitake before I show up in their space. They didn't teach me it in rage or fear or force. They taught me it with love and grace. Like, hey, mom, what's up? And go back to their playing. Because that's not their stuff to own. It's not our stuff to own of others either. And it's okay to have those boundaries. Was this mama mad when they did that stuff? Yeah, but they made me look at my shiitake because they didn't get angry at me. They didn't take it on. They weren't codependent on it. They were like, go shift it. I love you so much. And I do the same to them. It's something that we've done as a family so that we can honor each other in our spaces, in our feelings. We're human. We have big feelings and it's okay. I know most of us were not taught that it's okay. Dang it, it's okay. It's okay to not be okay. And it's okay to have a different energy as those that you love. Now, if you're in the icky, it's up to you to go shift it. It's up to me to go shift it. And I apologize for those that I did show up because I thought I had to and I didn't get my energy right first. Because I know how that feels. It doesn't feel so good. And thank you, Dave, for jumping on. And see, it's people like Dave. I won't ever forget the day he gave me the bottle. I was 16 years ago for peak season, and I was losing my shiitake on everybody. Stressed out of my mind, allowing everything outside of me to control the inner me. And he gave me a bottle of peace and calming. I still have it today. Back then, I didn't know my worth. I laughed at him and said, dude, I can't afford that. When I found that bottle 6 years ago, going through the shiitake around here, and I smelled that bottle after years of trying all the other things. I just knew, and I haven't turned back. Young living is a part of my every day. Peace and calming is still my number one go to, as well as living healthier, mind, body, and spirit. Do I do it all? No. Half my homemade is half my homemade. That's one of the running jokes. I'm still a busy mom. I'm still doing all the things. I love the people that I'm surrounding myself by and with today. because we love each other for who we are and where we are, and we respect that we're all in different frames, and we have boundaries because it's still not ours to own. If we need help, reach out. I'm not here, and you're not here to save anybody else. We can't. Right? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Dave and all of you that lived through those years. Thank you. Especially thank you if you're still talking to me. I keep it real today. I do know who I am. And it took becoming a mom to really realize that that's not okay anymore. Releasing that shiitake on other people because I can't take the time to heal me and to feel me and to walk through, that's up to me. It's up to all of us. I can't wait. My big time dream, if we're still here, is to have a huge assets table of beautiful people just wanting to gather with love and laughter and enjoying where we're at, even if we're in a messed up spot. Why? Because we all are worthy of love. We all need love. And I was that person that thought I was giving unconditional love when it was not. We've had some really good times, Dave. I truly appreciate you and Sharon so much. And we've grown so much together. And I'm forever thankful. And I am, I can't say it enough. So thankful for each and every one of the beautiful people that have been on this journey, whether it's been in a small capacity or a huge capacity. I can't be and couldn't be who I am today without all of that. And it takes all of it to get here. Even the things that I perceived as bad, it still took that to honor and know my worth today. And today I am worthy of good things, of quality things. Do I always? No, that's why I wore the Grinch shirt. It's from Walmart. Do I always wear name brand and quality items and fair trade and young? No, and my own brand and Young Living? No, it's balance. It's grace. It's honoring where we are and growing from there. Back then, on that first bottle, I was looking at each price individually and my mind was blown. There's ways to do things. These last a little over 3 years, have been the hardest and best of our lives. It's taught us a lot. It's taught us that not everybody can help each other at that moment, and that's okay. The best thing we can do is pause, step away. If we can come back and talk in love and grace, let's do it. If we need to pause and honor that space first, let's do that. It's okay. It's all freaking okay. For the longest time, you can ask my mama. She told me that I came into this world with a serious face, and I couldn't understand that until recently, because these guys also teach me how to be more fun and not always be business. Um, and that's the thing. Life's supposed to be enjoyed. Laughter, love, forgiveness. Forgiveness because we're all clumsy. We're clumsy humans and it's okay. We can't get better if we can't see what we need to get better at. We can choose doing trying harder, doing more. Today, I'm choosing to be more kind, be more loving, be more forgiving, and find more grace for all of us. Matter the signal shiitake and own up. Cool. I'm gonna jump off here soon, but yeah, it's okay. Purple crystal isn't just for the PC333 because I'm not always politically correct. Sometimes I'm ignorant and I say the stupid things. Thankfully and gratefully, there's beautiful people that help me walk through it and learn. We're all learning. That being said, purple crystal includes everybody. Everybody that is ready to make those small, sustainable, big, sustainable life changes for you. I can't tell you how to do your best. Oh, is my internet going to be a brat? Um, there we go. I can't make you make those changes. It's something we're learning here as a family. When I started this journey and Purple Crystal 333, I was telling my family what to do with their wellness instead of owning my own. I could be honest today. I could own that today. I couldn't back then. Purple means playing the devil's advocate sometimes, even with ourselves, seeing each side and coming up with a creative solution. Crystal is being transparent, crystal clear. I don't always know what I'm doing. None of us do. We're all practicing in this life school. And when we're learning and growing, we can grow out from there. And that's where the 333 comes in because it's believing that people, angels, and ancestors for me always have our back. And as long as I'm living from my heart center, heart and hand, everything does work out. So on this Thanksgiving Day, Thankful Thursday, I want you to know I love you. I appreciate you. Um, so plans completely changed because I go with the flow these days. And I've been cooking since Monday because that brings me joy. One of the little things that I love to do. And I'll share that more. Um, if you're around, if you don't have a place, we always have a table. If you can bring a dish, bring a dish. Just let us know. We'll throw another table. I love you. No matter what you're doing today, be graceful with ourselves. It starts within loving ourselves, appreciating ourselves, no matter where we are. It's okay. And other people's judgments are just that, other people's judgments. And as my mom and many elders have taught me, if I'm judging or we're judging, one's pointing at that person, but there's three pointing back at ourselves. Just a thought. Be thankful for what we have. When we take things for granted, we lose those things. I love you. Thank you. And have a beautiful Thanksgiving. Hey, Bobby, thanks for jumping on. I hope you have an awesome day. You're one of the beautiful people that I appreciate so much because you're also a light bringer and we balance each other. And I'm thankful for all of you that help me balance because we do that. There's days that I'm off. and you guys are on. And together, we can learn to take those things that used to knock us down for days, weeks, months, whatever your journey is, years even, and shift it. So I challenge you to, if you're a Grinchy day, to shift your shiitake and enjoy your Thanksgiving in your way, not my way, your way. I love you.